Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Myself Ravish Kumar. The equation is 1VE22CS 126. In this video today I am going to discuss some questions about the Constitution of India. So let's move to the topic. The introduction. The introduction about the Constitution of India. The executive, legislative and judiciary power branches of government receive their power from the Constitution and are bound by it. With the aid of its constitution, India is governed by a parliamentary system of government, with the executive directly accountable to the legislature. So these five topics we are going to cover. The first one is introduction to the Indian Constitution, preamble, fundamental duties and its scopes, parliamentary terminology, legislature, VS. VS means Vidhan Sabha, and VP. VP means Vidhan Parishad, and the election commission. So the first topic is introduction to the Indian Constitution. The first question is the Indian Constitution declared India as a socialist country, secular country, communist country, and capitalist country. The answer is B, secular country. The second one, the preamble of the Indian Constitution begin with the words option A, be the people of India. Option B, in the name of God. Option C, justice, liberty, equality. Option D, India, my country. The right answer is A. Option A, we the people of India. The third question is who is known as the chief architecture of Indian Constitution? Option A is Mahatma Gandhi. Option B, B.R. Ambedkar. Option C, Jawaharlal Nehru. Option D, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. The right answer is option B, B.R. Ambedkar. Question number 4. Who appoints the Chief Justice of India? Option A, the President of India. Option B, the Prime Minister of India. Option C, the Chief Justice of India. Option D, the Supreme Court Judge. The right answer is A, the President of India. The last one, question number 5. How many articles are there in the Indian Constitution? Option A 345, option B 395, option C 465, option D 545. The right answer is option B 395. The second topic is the preamble of India. Question 1 is the term liberty in the preamble refers to option A freedom of speech and expression, option B freedom of religion, option C freedom to move freely throughout the country, option D is all of the above. The right answer is option D, all of the above. The question number 2 is which of the following is not a key concept mentioned in the preamble? Option A is sovereign, option B socialist, option C secular, option D none of these. The right answer is B, socialist. The question number 3. The preamble declares India as a monarchy, option B socialist country, option C communist country, option D sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. The right answer is option D, sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. The question number 4 is the preamble of the Indian Constitution can be considered as option A the introduction to the Constitution, option B a separate legal document, option C a set of fundamental rights, option D a list of directive principles. The right answer is A. Option A the introduction to the Constitution. The question number 5 is the preamble resolved to secure the citizen of India. Option A economic opportunities, option B cultural rights, option C political rights, option D social welfare benefits. The right answer is option C political rights. The third topic is fundamental duties and its scope. The question number 1. The first question is the concept of fundamental duties is borrowed from the constitution of which country? Option A United States, option B Australia, option C United Kingdom, option D Canada. The right answer is option B Australia. The question number 2 is which fundamental duty was added by the 98th Amendment to the Indian Constitution? Option A to promote the spirit of inquiry and scientific temper. Option B to protect and improve the natural environment. Option C to safeguard public property. Option D, to strive towards column in all sphere of individual and collective activities. The right answer is option A, to promote the spirit of inquiry and scientific temper. The third question is, how many fundamental duties are mentioned in the Indian Constitution? Option A 6, option B 7, option C 8, option D 9. The right answer is option B 7. Question number 4. The fundamental duties in the Indian Constitution were added by which amendment? Option A 42 amendment, option B 44 amendment, option C 76 amendment, option D 86th amendment. The right answer is A 42 amendment. Question number 5 is, the fundamental duties emphasizes the importance of option A, individual rights and freedom, option B, good governance, option C, national security, option D, international relation. The right answer is option B, good governance. The fourth topic is parliamentary terminologies. The first question is, what is the term used to refer to a formal vote on a proposed law or matter in Parliament? Option A, division. Option B, quorum. Option C, debate. Option D, point of order. The right answer is option A, division. The second question is, what is the term used to refer to a document that outlines the agenda and schedule of business for a parliament session? Option A, order paper. Option B, blue book. Option C, white paper. Option D, green paper. The right answer is A. Option A, order paper. The third one is, what is the term used to refer to a format, discussion and debate on a proposed law or matter in Parliament? Option A, legislation. Option B, deliberation. Option C, inquiry. Option D, adjournment. The right answer is option B, deliberation. The question 4 is, what is the term used to refer to a member of parliament who is chosen to lead the government and implement its policies? Option A, speaker. Option B, president. Option C, prime minister. Option D, chief whip. The right answer is option C, prime minister. The fifth one is, what is the term used to refer a temporary suspension or interception of a parliamentary session? Option A, recess. Option B, adjournment. Option C, dissolution. Option D, propagation. The right answer is option B, adjournment. So the last topic is legislature. VS. VS means Vidhan Sabha. VP. VP means Vidhan Parishad Election Commission. The first question is, which of the following statement is true about Vidhan Sabha? Option A, it has a fixed term of 5 years. Option B, it represents the legislature interest of a district. Option C, it is member are known as MLA. Option D, it is a permanent body. The right answer is option B, it represents the legislature interest of the districts. The second question is, the members of the Vidhan Sabha are elected by option A, the Prime Minister of India. Option B, the people of states. Option C, the Chief Minister of a state. Option D, the Governor of a state. The right answer is option B, the people of the states. The third question is, the presiding officer of a Vidhan Sabha is called the option A, Speaker. Option B, Chairman. Option C, President. Option D, Chief Minister. The right answer is option A, Speaker. The fourth one is, the Election Commission of the India is a option A, constitutional body. Option B, a statutory body. Option C, executive body. Option D, judicial body. The right answer is option A, constitutional body. Fifth one is, which article of the Indian Constitution deals with the Election Commission? Option A, Article 356. Option B, Article 352. Option C, Article 324. Option D, Article 368. The right answer is option C, Article 324. So these are the 5 topics we have covered today. If you really like this video, please like, subscribe and comment. Thank you.